So here's the book out of the press, and I just flattened it. And next thing I'm gonna do is add the staples and fold it and repress it essentially, right? So it's complete and it looks really in nice condition as compared to before. So you can see the difference between the before and after. So stay tuned and you'll see the improvement we made on this book. So quite startling difference, just little leaf casting done here, and getting rid of the tight lines really worked nicely. Some yellowing remains, which we can take care of also with some bled treatment, but I don't, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. It's just naturally clean and nice and flat, and that's what I want to see at the end. So the pH of the wraps ended up being about 8, and they're all nice and in sequence. It's just a matter of putting the book now together. All right, guys, we'll see you in a bit. The way I do this is I roll the first page of the wrap like this, and then I can see now the holes, and I can just like direct them into their staples, right? Their staple prongs. So here's the first one, right? And then you hold it down like this. You straighten out the staple here, and you put in the other one. Okay, the staples have been inserted, and just a matter of aligning it better by tapping it this way and making sure all the pages are in perfect alignment, and they are at this point. You don't want things sticking out of the book in an odd way. So once you're satisfied it's perfectly aligned, you can now go ahead and do the staples, right? I use my fingers, and these were placed precisely in the same way as I had taken them off. So this is the bottom staple, the top prong, the bottom staple, the bottom prong, and now we'll do the same for the top staple, bottom, and then top, right? Yeah, it's done, and it's just a matter of now folding it and giving it a press in the heat press. Now this had leaf casting done in here, so folding it should be carefully done. Let's see what happens. So far so good. looks good. Looks like it'll hold, and it's just a matter of giving it a press at this point, right? Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the results. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the heat press. Good morning, everybody. Let's take a look at and see how we did on the book. Pressed it overnight. It looks pretty good. Take this off. Sorry, So this looks pretty good after an overnight press, and I really like it. I just like to buff it a little bit after I take it out of the press. Just give it a little buffing like this, right? Get that shine going again. This experienced some major issues with water stains, and it could have used maybe gelatin sizing on the cover as well, but I didn't do it, right? Some stains didn't come out with the wash, like here you can see some stain left over, but it's okay. I'm not a perfectionist as far as total cleanliness of things, right? Because we're not doing restoration, we're doing conservation. We're trying to get it in the best shape possible with minimal intervention. And that's, to me, look at the spine, right? Where the repair is done, you can't even see it, right? The back side, you can see some staining left there, but not much, not like before, right? Interior looks great. So if you look, let's take a look at the interior, right? And I put the pages back one at a time, if you recall. That's how I like doing it. And the centerfold looks great. Staples are nice and not totally tight, but tight enough to keep it together, right? And the book now has that look that it looks like not as abused as before, right? You can see the back side, it looks pretty good, right? Yeah, so I do like the way it came out. All right.